Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. UPI reports that Iran has once again blocked the Strait of Hormuz and initiated firing on commercial ships, just one day after the critical waterway was declared open. Tehran cited a breach of promise by the United States, accusing it of banditry and piracy under the guise of a blockade. This action contradicts an earlier statement from Iranian Foreign Minister Said Abbas Araqi, who announced the strait's reopening following a ceasefire in Lebanon. However, U.S. President Donald Trump affirmed that the United States would continue blocking Iranian vessels. The UK Maritime Traffic Organization reported two separate incidents: a tanker being fired upon by Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps gunboats, and a container ship being hit by an unknown projectile. While all crews were reported safe, the incidents highlight heightened tensions. Trump indicated that talks with Iran were ongoing, but criticized Iran's actions as cute attempts at blackmail, insisting the U.S. would not be blackmailed. Iran's foreign ministry later denied any agreement to transfer enriched uranium to the U.S., contradicting Trump's earlier claim. According to Sinwin.net, U.S. President Donald Trump declared on Saturday that Iran cannot blackmail the United States using the strategic Strait of Hormuz. Speaking at a White House event, President Trump confirmed that Washington is currently engaged in discussions with Tehran. His remarks came in response to previous indications that Iran had sought to close off the strait once more. The Strait of Hormuz is a critical maritime choke point for global oil shipments, and its potential closure has been a recurring point of tension between Iran and the international community, particularly the United States. This statement reiterates the U.S. stance against any attempts to disrupt international shipping routes. According to Langa Veltbart, Iran's Supreme National Security Council Secretariat has issued a statement affirming Iran's resolve to control the passage through the Strait of Hormuz until the war fully concludes and lasting regional peace is achieved. The statement, attributed to Iran's Supreme Leader Mojtaba and reportedly published on Telegram on Saturday, warned that the Tehran Navy is prepared to defeat U.S. forces and has already inflicted new defeats on the United States and Israel. Mojtaba, who had not appeared publicly since before the war, also extended aid greetings to Iranian soldiers and their families, urging increased military capabilities. Concurrently, U.S. President Donald Trump announced that the United States is engaged in dialogue with Iran, stating emphatically that Iran cannot blackmail us over the strait and that there will be news today before the day is over. The Canadian press reports that the contiguous United States is experiencing record-level drought for this time of year, with over 61% of the lower 48 states, including 97% of the Southeast and two-thirds of the West, classified under moderate to exceptional drought conditions. This marks the highest extent of drought recorded for this period since tracking began in 2000. Meteorologists warn that these conditions are a dire harbinger for the upcoming wildfire season, Western water supplies, and global food prices. Experts note that the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Palmer Drought Severity Index registered its highest March level since 1895, making last month the third driest on record overall. UCLA hydroclimatologist Park Williams highlights an alarming 77% above normal vapor pressure deficit in the West, indicating the hot, dry air is intensely drawing moisture from the land. This situation is further aggravated by exceptionally low snow levels in the West due to record heat, hindering water storage. While natural variability plays a role, climate change is also significantly contributing to these extreme events, raising concerns for agricultural output and critical water resources like the Colorado River. NHK reports that Iran's Navy has reportedly issued a radio message to some vessels, declaring that the Strait of Hormuz is shut again and prohibiting all ships from passing through, This information comes from Reuters news agency, which cited shipping sources on Saturday. Concurrently, the United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations, UKMTO, stated on the same day that it had received a report of a tanker being fired upon. The incident, involving 2 gunboats from Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, occurred approximately 37 kilometers northeast of Oman. Fortunately, both the tanker and its crew were reported safe following the attack. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.